I've even noticed when my son was a little younger playing on video games and he's talking to people. And, I would ask, oh, so who are you talking to? And sometimes you could hear the other people's voices. And I'm like, they sound like grown ass men. Like, what are you doing playing with my child? And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
another way that they become your friend. And then it's like, hey, we should meet up sometime. And it goes on and on and on. And it's scary. It's so scary, all the different ways now that children are approached.
Yeah, well, and what it is also, and what I talk about in my book is you have to not only have the conversation with them, but have it be where it's something they knew was going to happen and talk to them about, if someone's telling you to keep this conversation a secret, that's something I want you to come tell me about as your mom. If someone's telling you to speak in code words, I want you to tell me. If someone's telling you to move to a different platform like Snapchat. We know Snapchat messages disappear. Tell me about that. And then when it happens, and you may not be around, the parent, they're going to say, wait a minute, this person's asking me for personal information. They're asking me to delete our conversation, keep things a secret. My mom told me about this. Not only are they going to stop talking to that person, they're going to come tell you because you've already laid the groundwork and had these conversations in advance of this ever happening, and they're going to self-police themselves and recognize it when it's happening. So super important to do all of that lead up. And if your child's already older, you can still have those conversations. And instead of making it be a lecture, you can relate it to something you saw on TikTok or a friend of yours daughter was going through something. What do you think about that? And not make it be like I'm trying to direct this at you, kind of a roundabout way of talking about someone else, but encouraging more narrative about and conversation about that thing that you actually are trying to get them to learn. We kind of have to be a little bit creative, but it is the job of a parent now to do these things and also to be on the up and up of all these apps that pop up every day. So where do you go to find that information? Well, I have obviously, we've mentioned Bark Technologies and Gab Wireless that have blog articles, but also there's a new family app called The Collective that I can send you a link to that basically has not only courses, but also daily articles as well to, really inform parents about these new apps and how dangerous they are.
That's good. The more
Yeah.
knowledge we have and we can share, the more safer maybe some of things will be.